Yes, just tell me that next week, only for the next week, can we switch the session on Monday or Wednesday? Which one suits you guys? Which one suits?
Either's good for me, but I believe that Sophie's getting her American citizenship next Wednesday.
Oh, so we can have on
Yeah,
Monday.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
Yeah, I think Monday's okay.
Monday is okay because because it's a ninth. Yes, ninth. Yeah, we can have it on.
Right.
Uh, only the ninth because I have a cataract surgery.
Good luck with that, Girish.
Thank you. Thank you for your wishes.
Should we do it at the same time?
Yeah, we will do it at the same time. I've already sent a link. So it is on Monday at 7:30 your time.
Okay.
So now, why we cannot become a seeker without purifying the mind by regular practice. Why it happens? You are going to meet your friend, you have created an image, so you talk to that image. Same way you talk to your honey with the honey image, you talk to your friend with friend image, and we lose sight that the guy is also a human being. So we always look at the surface being of a person. The same way we also prepare ourselves that people should recognize me spending an hour in front of the mirror, then putting on the clothes the way, and then a lot of stuff. So that creates a conflict between the reality and the surface personality. What others are doing is not our concern. It should be our concern that how am I living in a dual personality or a single integrated coherent personality. I'm living into that integrated coherent personality. It does not create any problem to us. It helps me to live into the state of harmony and the peace and the love and the wisdom. That is another aspect of the purification of the mind. Just take an example. One person is there. Now, the person who, number one, recognizes that person as a husband or a wife. Why? Because I have lot of past impression about that person. Person two recognizes that person as a son. Third person recognizes as a boss. Fourth person recognizes as a crooked. So we have all those thoughts, and it has become our habit. You also have the image personality about me. So the more we create that projected or imaged personality about others, there are elements of duality and a conflict and a reaction, and that keeps multiplying in my mind. Then what happens? I'm living my personal, professional, social life. It creates a conflict. And that conflict is present in my mind, it is not present outside. Pay attention to it. What I said, it is present in my mind, it is not present outside. But the way I behave and react and act, it comes from my mind. But on the other hand, due to the ignorance, I say, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you. You are not. Yeah, you cannot understand," and we keep on reacting into anxiety, and it results into anxiety conflict. Then what happens? We go back home, we are lying on the bed, and we keep thinking about that person. The mind is full of all those thoughts. And that accumulates a lot of impurities in your mind. I have a woman and who has uh, her daughter. Daughter keeps repeating to her mom, who is my student, don't attend his classes. There is nothing in it. But then at last she attended a couple of my private lessons, but she took a promise from me that I should not tell anything to her husband. And she always invited me to her home when her husband is not there, but she has a thought of fear always in her mind. I went to her for a couple of months. Perfect example. Like this, we have lot of these examples in our life, and we are stressing ourselves without any reason. We need to contemplate and reflect on this. It causes lot of anxiety, reaction, duality, conflict. And then we take those conflicts in our home, in our relationship with the near and the dear ones. We have created a mispersonality. Every person is a human being. Can I see? Can I perceive? Can I start my conversation with this understanding that you are a human being, you have the mind, you have the intellect. Mind contains a lot of impurities. That is why it translates into a particular behavior and attitude. Maybe many reasons. What I have to do with it? Let me talk to that person. Let me communicate with that person. That give rise to the humility. That give rise to an understanding that I should respect every being. We respect everyone outside, but when it comes to the home, when it comes to the home, we all know better. And that is what happens. It causes lot of challenges in our life because we don't contemplate, we don't reflect, we have created an image. But that person, when I see that as a person only, not creating an image, I can easily understand what problem, what conditions he or she has been going. And I have a respect for it. Eastern wisdom talks a lot about respectful communication, respectful relationship. In order to understand further, it is very easy to make out. We focus on the waves, they come and they go. They rise and they fall down. That is your image personality. But the water is the same behind everyone. Tell me, who desires anxiety, reaction, fear, frustration in their life? Who desires? No one. And who desires permanent peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom? Everyone. Can I become aware that you are desiring happiness by being angry? So you are ignorant person. What I have to say to you? Why should I say? It happens in our personal relationship, couples relationship. So why should I? Second person wants happiness by cheating, by accumulating the wealth. But still, he is in search of the happiness. So now I understand, so I keep a distance, that is all. Finish, whatever you are doing, it's your business. You do it. Now, my master used to explain totally in a different way. That's quite interesting. So when a couple used to go to him and he says, "Oh, he is my husband. No, she is my wife." And my master used to laugh and then say that, "Can you show me in this woman where is the wife and in this man where is the husband? Can you show me? Prove that John is a husband. Where is the husband? Is there any specific marks on him?" Look at it. So when I see that person as a person without these labels, we can label husband, wife, crooked, good, bad, high, low. I don't want to pollute my mind. I have to live in the same society, but I'm not attached to these. This husband, wife, father, son cannot be found anywhere. It's just for the transactional purpose, for the sake of convenience. And the same person is a husband, same person is a father, same person is a son, same person is a friend, same person is a boss. We live beyond, and it demands a lot of awareness that if I continue to live in that awareness that you are only a person, I'm meeting a person, let me have a respectful conversation and a communication. One of the finest principles of the Eastern wisdom. My master used to say that when I used to, no, I'm your student. No, I don't make student, I make masters. He always put ourselves equal to him. We all are human beings. From today, starting from in the family, you should have a respectful communication, and you will see you will have a good sleep night. You'll have a good sleep. I'm interested in that. I want to visualize the light and the colors, and that means awakening. One guy who recently registered with me, and then he said, I said, I simply said that if you want to see those colors and the lights, that you can see with eyes open. Why to see it in the meditation? You are bringing those lights and visions, creating an image, and trying to fix your mind on those. It's not a big deal for me, but why should I do that? What exactly you will get? He left it, so let him live. So now come to the main principle. There are two kinds of a lifestyle. When you give a free hand to the intellect to find out the cause and effect, you are constantly in search of a right knowledge, then you are not getting carried away by these labels. But when you have an incomplete knowledge, when your mind takes over the intellect, then our mind becomes impulsive, reactive, habitual, and that causes a lot of problem. And we are lacking the wisdom of a self-inquiry. Every lifestyle, or just to say, every person every person or any person, human being, I'm talking of the human being only, essential components is knowledge, desire, and action. What that means? I want to buy a phone, smartphone. So I have a desire to buy the smartphone, but before I have a desire to buy the smartphone, I should have knowledge about the smartphone. So I have a knowledge about it, and that knowledge triggers a desire in me to have it. And I make an effort and I get it. Apply this in your daily life. My honey is crazy. What should I talk? I'm not going to. That is the knowledge you have in your mind. That knowledge prompts you to a desire which is full of reaction. And then you act on it. And then you say, he or she is like this, I cannot tolerate. No, you have been tolerating your own mind. Again, understand. Three components are essential to communicate and to act and to think in any endeavor: knowledge, desire, action. Action, speech, or I start thinking about a person, or I make an effort. Knowledge, desire. So if I have an incomplete knowledge, or if I have a knowledge created or based on the image of a person, desire will be like that. I have seen a lot of couples, they are ready to oh, don't talk about him. Don't talk about her. I think 4 years ago, this couple I used to go to couples' home for guidance and coaching. You see, there are chances. So I gave, I think, for about 5 or 6 months, and after that, they both were attending the session. They both underwent a change. They dropped their reaction against each other. I told you before also, I think, yes. Then they said, is it possible that you should have a group lesson? I will pay the entire amount from the group lesson. and it is still continuing after 5 years. I want that more and more people should get benefit. Rare cases, it happens, and they are living happily. They have understood their problem. So the knowledge, if I have the right knowledge, right knowledge, what is right knowledge? You are a human being, you have a mind and you have an intellect. So your mind is influenced by the past impressions. Same, my mind is also influenced by the past impressions. So I keep aside my mind now. Intellect, we both are human beings. Let us sit and start the respectful communication. Finished. Think. Even if your son, don't create an amaze about your son or honey or father or mother. No. Why? You just do it for about a week, your mind is very relaxed and calm. Think. Your mind is totally relaxed and calm. You are my mom, that's it. Your behavior, your attitude, your reaction belongs to you. You are my mom. I love you, I care you. Finished. What will happen if she pushes me? Don't get pushed. Be straight. Same thing applies in relationship. Whether it's a relationship between the couple, between son and the mom, son and the dad. You just follow that. You are happy. People may feel upset in the beginning, but ultimately they will understand your behavior, your response, and attitude. Mom, I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm not saying that you are wrong, but I don't want to be a part of it. You resolve that I'm not going to be a part of the reaction, anger, and anxiety in relationship. See what happens. And gradually, what happens? Your mind will be purified. You will recognize that how to communicate. So when we create an image, incomplete knowledge, from the incomplete knowledge, we have a incomplete desire or a desire that may disturb others. And then I put that into an action. What you did, mom, what you did, honey, you don't understand. You don't understand. Your crazy mind does not understand. Think. I'm not saying you believe, follow blindly. I'm saying think of it. The master says, advises us, wait, stop, have the right knowledge first. Check. Incomplete knowledge leads to ignorance, characterized by delusion, and then ultimately it results into foolishness. That will cause unwanted, unnecessary problems. So we are inviting the problems in our life. One more example I give you, you'll be, and think of it. You had a bad dream. Maybe just example I'm saying. Someone is beating you and then you get frustrated. And then what happened? You woke up. Dreamer is gone, that very dream is gone. Clear? Instantly. Can the same thing happen in the waking state? Can you declare that this waking is also a dream? And every moment your mind does not create an image about anyone, any event, any incident in your life, you are totally free from moment to moment. From where this idea has come? In deep sleep, there is no I who is sleeping. Do you recognize that I'm sleeping? No. Do you recognize body and the mind? No. So, in a way, that deep sleep is an indication, is a pointer by the nature to us that can you really transcend the body and the mind? The moment you transcend the body and the mind, you have already transcended all the images that your mind has created. Your mind is free, relaxed, and calm. What I'm saying that you are a dreamer, you had a very bad dream, and the moment you wake up, what do you really get rid of that bad dream, or it happens naturally? It happens. If you say naturally, why shouldn't I live naturally in a waking state also? Are you getting it? Now, to make you understand further, one master who lived almost 3,000 years ago, he said that there are only two states. Don't say there is a waking, dream, and sleep. There is one is the sleep state where you are totally unconscious. There is no I, there is no thought, there is no desire, right, good, bad. Nothing is there. And the second state is the dream state. And the dream has two states. One state of the dream lives for a shorter period. Other state of the dream lives for a longer period. There is no waking state. What a beautiful way to, oh, that is also a dream. Oh, someone said me this thing. Oh, it's a dream. Next time I will take care of this. Do you see that? What is the message hidden into it? So, but if you have a big ego, say women has a big ego, no, I'll talk about the women liberation. What about men's liberation? In India, one man who was highly tortured by his wife, he created a NGO, Men's Liberation of India. We are not going there. Think. Last point I said, there are only two states. Sleep, I don't know anything there because I am not there. So, body and mind, I don't know about the body and the mind. It's totally unconscious state where the I-ness is absent. In dreamer, I-ness for a shorter period. In waking state, that I-ness is for a longer period. How many? 15, 16 hours. That is the only difference. If I take all the events of the waking state like the dream state, where is the problem? Dream state has come and it has gone. No, you insulted me. I will settle the score with you. That is your waking state. From where it has come from, comes from the ego. You go on settling the score, you get more stressed. You are not on the path of evolution. Take. Okay, close your eyes. Place position in the posture. So you see that I'm not like that kind of a teacher who forces you to sit and continue to suffer. The way you want to sit or you want to place your body, that is okay with me. Why? Because if it is okay with you, then it is okay with me. I'm just telling you what we discussed today. Okay, I understood that. So become aware of the space all around the body. But why we do it? Our finest ego separates the world outside, and the borderline is the body. And it's a fake borderline that we will talk later. And then you look at the neck joint, being comfortable. I have been telling you that being comfortable means that you change the direction of the mind, because the mind has to become subtle. To make the mind subtle, we start with the physical, looking at the neck joint, then looking deep inside, then you enter into the state of emptiness, and you experience what? You experience the space inside minus the word. You see, minus the word in deep sleep gives you relaxation, minus the word here consciously in a waking state also gives you sensation, comfort, and steadiness. I believe and hope that you have understanding has to be very clear. So, no, every time you say that, look at the shoulder joint, that is just a phrase we are using. We are using the shoulder joint as a tool to find the transition of the mind. Again, look at the same transition. You're looking at the shoulder joints, very good. You're looking inside, very good. So when you're looking inside, now minus the word, what is the sleep state? Minus the word. And you had a deep sleep. What is the result? Relaxation and freshness and a calmness. What should be the result now? So which I say it is a sensation, comfort, and steadiness. I'm not saying that you are already calm and relaxed, but the fact is that if there is 100% awareness, you are calm and relaxed. So I fall short of it. So looking at what? Looking at the entire body. Body is the borderline. Very good. Oh, yes, I understood. Body is the borderline. And then you are looking inside the body. You are looking inside the body. Result will be the same as in deep sleep, in which you were unconscious. Here you are conscious. So you embrace sensation, comfort, and steadiness. You have to practice regularly to understand this subtle principle. Oh, then what? But still the thoughts are coming. We have another step, being carefree. Why to worry? In deep sleep, the noise of the fan is there in your room. The sensation of touch with the body is there. And then maybe if you are snoring, you don't hear the noise. A lot of things are continuous. The same way, oh yeah, the thought, feeling, and emotions are going and coming. Let them come and go like the traffic on the highway. Why I said, a highway, you are aware of the highway, that does not change. Now you are carefree because you see the thoughts are coming. What is natural to the mind? Thoughts, feeling, and emotions. So why you want to be unnatural? Why you want to control? Thought, feeling, emotions, noise, sound, touch, they are coming and going. But you are separate from it. That is what I say, the highway, traffic. Traffic continues, highway stands still there. So once you recognize that, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, now you start contemplation and it will change your perspective. Let everyone be happy. So, what we are recognizing at the center of our being, that happiness, we are seeking happiness, permanent happiness, and happiness is me. And if the happiness is me, then everyone is searching for the same happiness. I'm searching through Eastern wisdom, which is the right way. Other people are searching the happiness by getting agitated, react. To let them be. You cannot guide. You have to be very clear. If your cause and effect relationship through the intellect is clear in your head, practice becomes successful. Sarve santu niramaya, let everyone be in the state of, who doesn't want the state of well-being in any human being? Who is even mad, crazy, criminal, terrorist? Leave aside us. Master used to say that the terrorists always have a higher level of fitness, but with a bad intention. We have a wonderful, good intention, and we are careless. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Let everyone be blessed. Who am I to say that you die or I will settle the score? Why you are thinking like this? To get rid of that reactions and anxiety and the duality from your mind. We all are selfish. We want our self-discovery. Self-discovery, selfish in a positive way. Self, I want to discover myself. That is why I'm selfish. Why to engage the mind in unnecessary details about people in the world and the relations, including my honey or father or mother? And the last will let no one suffer from any misery in the world. If my mind has this attitude repeated regularly until it settles into the mind, you will find a great change in your behavior and attitude. The last word is T, the tranquility. In the last week, we did it heart, Heart, the tranquility, that peace pervades within me that cannot be disturbed by the outer situation. That is the key for the journey. So the first stage is over, and now second stage, where we do some active step to help the mind to get rid of the projections. So you look inside the forehead in the space and you keep looking into the space. I know the mind get distracted but return again to the space. One part of the mind. Second part of the mind, you start the long, deep and the hissing breath into the rib cage. Continue. Let us do it for 2 minutes. No need to worry about it. You will undergo a variety of experiences of tingling, of numbness, and here you may also get some visions and colors. Sometimes we have those. Continue. Continue. Long, deep in the hissing breath. Long, deep in the hissing breath into your rib cage. Every time you inhale, your entire rib cage expands. All the ribs goes far away from one another. And as you exhale, all the ribs comes together. Long, deep in the hissing breath. Please continue. A simple way to practice. Why? Because you understand each and everything. Continue breathing. So our masters or the Eastern wisdom says when you alter the rate and the rhythm of the breath like this, I told you also before, it influences your peripheral and chemoreceptors. Because it's a long and hissing breath, your oxygen concentration increases. At the same time, carbon dioxide elimination also increases. What it gives? Those nerves are connected to the respiratory center in the brain, and that respiratory center is touching our autonomic nervous system. So the result is freshness, relaxation, and calmness. Do nothing. Now, when you do nothing, stop this breathing, pay attention to the flow of the breath without changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. So now we have to check and understand. What we have to check and understand? That you are consistently maintaining the awareness of the incoming and the outgoing breath, but make sure that you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. And if you are able to maintain it consistently for a longer period, the mind is not causing any problem. Very good. And if that is the state, you have purified the mind today. And then we have to engage the mind somehow. How to engage the mind? When the breath goes in, you're looking inside the space. The breath comes out. You're looking into the space. Okay. You're looking into the space, and you are in both the cases. So the flow of the breath, you are aware, and sometimes you will find the flow of the breath from both the nostrils are equal. That is one of the most beautiful state. You will experience extreme calmness in the poise, relaxation, with a beautiful sensation, a kind of a tingling sensation or freezing of the body in the whole body. A wonderful state. So don't get upset with that. And now we follow a simple thing, the way moment the breath goes in, you just reminder, Shantoham, I am the peace. Breath comes out, I am the peace. And you see what happens. Give you, around 20 minutes of the practice, but sometime you have to repeat it. The repetition means it becomes a 40-minute of the practice. Sometime maybe 3 times, it becomes 60 minutes of the practice. So to both it is applicable. Those who do not succeed, they will succeed, and those who succeed, the experience will become deeper. In both the cases, we are benefited. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside the palms. Know your experiences and bring the hands down. We'll share our experiences. How are you, Charlie?
I feel calm. Yeah, I was having trouble focusing. I've not been feeling well, and I was able to just be present.
Yes, it is 100% possible in any situation. Only thing is that if it one session it doesn't happen, let me repeat it. And I should have that desire and the knowledge possible. Beautiful. How are you, John?
Hey, Girish, I'm fine. I think I probably got a little bit too comfortable and dozed off,
Doza.
but I will repeat the practice and try again.
Very good. That's a good point, Yes. In deeper relaxation, our master says that if we rise in awareness and a deeper relaxation, that will take us to a deeper state of meditation. Beautiful. How are you, Anne?
Yeah, I feel very, very calm. I feel as if I were surrounded by a light.
Good.
And it's not just my light fiction.
That's really good. You already have a vision of light. Yeah. Yeah, that indicates a deeper state of the mind. Clarity is there. How are you, Mead?
I feel wonderful. I felt that clarity that you
Yeah.
just spoke of,
Very
and
good.
how everything seems to start to fit together
Yes.
and in a rhythm.
Very good. So from today, the moment you see a person, mind, have you created an image? Yes. Drop it. Then talk to that person. So you remain relaxed. You can make others people crazy. You know, how come this guy is so relaxed? So that is all for today. Thank you very much. We'll meet again next Monday, not
All right.
Tuesday.